For more updates, click on subscribe and click on bell button for latest notifications.
Hi friends, welcome to Tech Arkit YouTube channel. My name is Ravi. In this video session, we are going to see that how you can launch a EC2 instance with automated installation of any software. Like example, when you launch any instance, it should automatically install whatever you want. You don't need to manually log into the EC2 instance and launch anything, right? So how you can do that? So how you can install the automated web server? Example, I wanted to launch automated web server without doing anything, just like launch the EC2 instance and wait for a few minutes, and it should be the web server ready. The HTTPD should be on and ready for us. So how we can do that? Let's launch the EC2 instance. Click on the launch instance here and name it. What is the name of your server? Example, I want to launch a HYD web server. Tech Arkit. Okay, so this is my web server name, what I am providing here, and I'm using here Amazon Linux, right? Amazon Linux 2023 AMI, and the architecture is 64-bit x86 here. So just going to use the this AMI ID, and I'm launching the type of T2 micro since it is a free eligible for just for the demo purpose. I'm launching this T2 micro, and here, so I don't have any key pair here, so I'm just go ahead and create the key pair, and let's say that key pair here, and key pair name is going to be the, let's like say tech arkit underscore ppk. So I'm going to use the putty, that's why I use the ppk file here. Let's say create key pair. Now the key pair has been downloaded for us and the ppk is ready for us. Now I'm going to go to the network settings. Network setting is going to be default VPC, and select existing group if you have anything. So I already have the default one. I'm going to select that one. And the storage configuration is going to be the 8 GB, which is the default, comes with an T2 micro. That's the one. And let's say I wanted to install the web server example here. So that's where you have to click on the advanced details and go all the way down. Here you can see that user data options. User data options means where you can write any script which can execute as a post installation steps. So I'm going to do that here, a small bash script, so which is default shebang value is bin bash, and I say yum update -y, which will actually install the updates first before installing any package. And now say yum install httpd-y, and it will install the httpd package. And now you can say system ctl start httpd and systemctl enable httpd. So these are the commands which will start the httpd service and enable the httpd service on startup. Otherwise you can also use service start httpd and chkconfig httpd on. So these are the commands you can use it. Either it does not hurt if you multiple times if you do that, like starting from the service command or starting from the systemctl, enabling from the systemctl as the hkconfig httpd on. So it does not hurt much, so you can do anything here. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have the one web page. The web page says, welcome to Tech Arkit web server. So this is the message I'm going to print it on my slash var www html slash index.html. So this is the default configuration file on the or the web file by default comes with the configuration. So that's why I'm using the same file here. And now say you can also create might be a different files if you want to just for verification. Let's say web server status is healthy, something like this. And I'm going to create a new file slash var www html slash uh, maybe like check status dot html. So this is the two files I'm going to create, and with this text, welcome to Tech Arkit web server. Web server status is healthy. Web server status is healthy. Okay, so these are the two files I'm going to create. I'm going to update the packages, install the HTTPD service, and start the HTTPD service, enable the HTTPD service on a startup, and two files creates. Once we pick up those public IP address of that server and browse it, then you could able to just browse the web server. But before that, what you have to do, so you have to enable the HTTP in your security group. So this is the VPC and this is the security group here. So if you want to use the select existing one, either you can use it or you can also say create the new one. Okay, so create the new one, which will create is going to be the say security group by Tech Arkit, something like this. Okay, so do not give the space, either you can give the space hyphen or something like that. And description, let's say created by Tech Arkit for demo purpose, and might be put the date so that it would be easy to laterly understand when it is created. And what is the type of the allowing protocols you're allowing SSH and from anywhere. And you can also put one more security rule, something like this, like HTTPD here, HTTP, and where you can allow from anywhere. So this is the two rules. One is SSH rule, which is accessible from anywhere, and HTTP rule, which should be accessible from anywhere. Or you can also put something like this if you do not know what is that and all. Let's say all TCP traffic allowed from anywhere. So which is actually less secure, but all the ports are allowed on this particular EC2 instance. So those are all the settings. And let's review it what we did here. And one is that we have done the naming of that particular EC2 instance and selected Amazon EC2. Amazon Linux is the operating system, and this is the architecture we have selected, and instance type is T2 micro, and we have created the new key pair with VPK file enabled, and the default VPC is selected, and we have created the security group with the rules. That's it. So these are all the settings we have made, and we have written this small script which will actually install the web server and enable the services, start the services, and create these two files. Let's launch the instance. Now it will take a few minutes to launch the EC2 instance, and it would be ready in few minutes. You can access that web server. Okay, so just quickly go to that instance and you have to wait until the instant state and checks would be completed fast so that you can able to access. You can see that initializing the checks. Once the checks are completed and successful, then you can access that instance. So until that, you can just go and grab this public IP address of that instance and open a new tab and just type that. Okay, so now you can see that the website cannot be reached, so since it is not started yet, so you have to wait for the few minutes to launch that instance and you could able to access it. Let's just refresh this checks and you can see that the status checks are still initializing. Let's pause the video for a minute and we'll see that the status is complete. Now we can see the instance is completed the checks and successful, and let's go ahead and refresh this page and we could able to access or not. You can see that welcome to Tech Arkit web server is accessible, and we have created one more, that's tech status.html web page. You can also see that that is web server status is healthy. So this means you could able to access the EC2 instance without doing any further steps. The web server is ready for you. So that's all about this video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos and courses.
Please follow us on social networking sites. One is Facebook. The Facebook page name is @Linux ARKIT. You can click on this button here and click like page so that you can follow us on Facebook. The next one is Instagram. Instagram name page name is arkit.co.in. Click on follow button to follow me. And Twitter, if you have any questions on subject line, or if you have anything, you can just tweet me at aravikumar48, so I will reply you most on the tweet back. For anything related, if you want to latest articles on my website, so here is my website details and email address details. You can reach me over here.